Guys, Chris here, the climbing investor, scaling walls, stacking assets, and chasing the Mustang horsepower. How are you guys doing? I'm tired myself because I went to a run here in Sweden yesterday. It's called the Midnight Run, so you run at night. I was running 10 kilometers with my wife, and I mean, it's a lot of fun. There are DJs playing, and everyone is in a good mood. There are a lot of youngsters running, but it was cool. I just feel tired in my body, and me and my wife, we started skipping rope, like using the jump rope. So my whole body is in pain, but it's a lot of fun. I might post a few videos just to let you guys see how I'm progressing. It's cool. But today's topic, we're going to talk about the markets. And just a quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice, so please do your own due diligence and research. Investing in anything like this comes with a lot of risk, so you have to keep that in mind. Before we jump into my top picks for the base chain, it's the layer 2 on Ethereum. And by the way, I'm gonna list a few coins which I'm really bullish on. They're gonna end up in different tiers, but they are my high conviction plays. As you can see down below, you have the logos of those meme coins. Remember to watch my previous video where I listed all the meme coins that I'm bullish on Ethereum. I have actually one more, which I have not disclosed, that you should really look into. And by the way, if you look in my description, if you want to support the channel, please leave a like and subscribe to it. And also join my Discord, it's free to join. We're building a community there together where we're helping each other out and so on. It's a lot of fun. So please go ahead and join that. And also I have some links down below in the description where if you want to support the channel, you can sign up for Ledger. It's a great hardware wallet to keep your crypto safe. I have a link to MEXC where if you sign up there, you get a good bonus and also you'll be supporting the channel. Also Coinly to track your crypto investments, and what was it? I think TradingView for charting. But go ahead and look there. All the information is down below. So, okay, let's jump into today's topic. And look, the markets are heating up, and I mean altcoins are doing great at the moment, but just keep in mind that although the Bitcoin dominance has been going down, we are not in altcoin season yet. This is not alt season. This is still player versus player environment. So just be careful. Don't start degening too much. Just pack your bags, pack your high conviction plays, and you'll do more than fine. I think we've got one, at most 2 more weeks, and then we might see a cool down before the real altcoin season starts. Also think that Ethereum has more juice in the tank. I will go into that after my top 5 picks on the base chain. So we have the S tier, which is the best one, and then we have the A, the B, the C, and the D. And if I put something in A or S or B, it doesn't mean that they are bad. It just means that I think that some of them has even higher potential than the other ones, but they are all very, very good ones. They will all do very well this bull run, I believe. It's not financial advice. Okay, so my top pick on base is actually this one. It's called Fungi, and we will go into the contract address and check it out. It's my absolutely top pick. I think it can do 1000x, perhaps more, once base gets volume and base memes start sending. It's the one which is liked by Murad and also has not gotten a lot of traction yet, which I think it will, since Murad is liking that one. Alright, so this is Fungi on base, and it's right now sitting at a 2.4 million market cap, which I think is very, very low for this one. It's the first ERC20 token on base, which based on your purchases, it gives you a unique image. So it kind of attracts people that like that stuff, you know, art. So Fungi, I think it has great potential. And if we go and look at the chart, it has like a bull flag forming. It recently broke out from the floor, from the lows here around 1 million. and has now retraced a little bit. And I do think that it's in a good accumulation zone, because I do think that this one is just going to send higher, and it's going to break the 8 million mark. It's going to come up to its all-time high around 20 million. And I do think that it's going to be the one which does billions. I have no doubt in that. So for me, I will hold this one for my long-term bags. So I want to give a shout out to Matt and his Discord, What is Crypto, his YouTube channel. He's a really good person. He gives you great alpha, and there you can find a lot of good information and just good picks on both Ethereum and Base. Also like Zach Ventura, who has the Discord Pump My Bags, and you can find him on YouTube as well. He also has very good information. Please check them out. Okay, so my second pick on Base, I have to say that this one is close between Barry, the Badger, and Bases for Everyone. I just have to give it to Barry, and why I think so is because Barry the Badger has not had a run, and it's the same artist as Toshi. And I think once people start recognizing Barry and the nice artwork and the community and everything, it's gonna sound just like Toshi. So this one has very, very good potential. Okay, so here is the Barry the Badger. It's a community takeover. It has super artwork. They're active on Twitter, nice website, and so on. It's at 400k in its market cap, and I think that is just a steal, man. I think that this one is awesome. I don't hold any myself right now, I must say, but I think that the base chain will have its glory once the meme coins on ETH have been sending. So I'm still looking at this one, and I think I will grab myself a bag of it. The chart also looks great. I mean, it's found its floor and it's just accumulating at the moment. My number 3 pick on Base, it has to be Bases for Everyone. Although it's just the Twitter and it's sitting at a higher market cap, I do think that this one has real potential. It's from the developers of Base, and I have to put it in the A tier together with Barry the Badger. I really like Bases for Everyone. It's also promoted on Zach Ventura's channel and Discord, as well as Fungi, and I think they have great potential. The other coins that I'm listing here, they all have been shielded by Matt on his Discord, What is Crypto, and I think they are great picks for this upcoming altcoin season. So here we have Bases for Everyone, currently sitting at a 4.2 million market cap. It has active Twitter, and the chart, I mean, it doesn't look wonderful, but I do think that we will see this one going to its all-time high sooner rather than later, and after that, I mean, it can go to billions. All right, so moving along, on my number 4 pick, it has to be Kyoka. It's a cute furry animal from Australia, and this one, I'm gonna put it in the B tier, just because I do feel that both Barry and Bases for Everyone, as well as Fungi, could do a little bit better, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Kyoka just sends higher than anything else on Base. It's the first evolving meme coin on Base, so it goes through stages according to its market cap. So first it's a toddler, then it becomes a teenager, then it becomes an adult, which I think is quite cool, and it has a lot of cute artwork, a lot of people liking this one. So here is Kyoka, and the market cap is only 500,000 right now. I think that's a steal for this one. It's sitting at its previous all-time highs here, but this one is just gonna send higher and higher, in my opinion. To the last pick on my list is Agent Bappo, and this is the lowest market cap coin on. It's not actually a meme coin, it's more of an AI thing. I think it's some kind of bot, but it's super cool, and I think this one has great potential. So I will put it together with Quokka, actually, the B tier. I like this one. I have a smaller bag, but I'm thinking about getting myself a bit more of Agent Bappo. Right, so here we have Agent Bappo. It's a very low market cap coin. It's only at so this is a more riskier one. But still, I do think that this one could have a really good run. It's utilizing AI, supposedly the fastest AI model on base, which is cool. And I like it. Let's look at the chart. So it's found a new floor and it went as high as over, but I could see this one at 20 to 80 million, even higher. So I think that it has very good potential. There you have it. There are my 5 top picks on base, which I'm gonna accumulate myself more of. I have my biggest bag is Fungi, then I have bases for everyone, Kyoka, and a little bit of Agent Bappo. I think I will get myself a bag of Barry as well. But you cannot have everyone and not all the new shiny coins, so you need to have your conviction plays and just stick to them. That is my advice. Okay, so let's go and look at the market and do some market updates. Okay, so if we look at ETH, we, just as I expected, and I also gave that call in my Discord when we were up at 4,800, close to the all-time high, I said, hey, it looks like the price is about to roll over, and maybe an hour after I called it in my Discord, the price did roll over because it was lower volume and it looked like there was a lot of sell pressure at the all-time high. I even told everyone that please, I'm gonna take some profits myself at the all-time high. And you can also see it if you look at the RSI, which is the lower diagram here, that you have a bearish divergence on the daily. So we might have to reset a little bit and consolidate here before we can break through the all-time high. We could do it between these levels where we are now, but I think that we might almost touch $4,000 before going back up. And my best guess is that it's not going to be a long consolidation period. I do think that we're going to break through quite fast, but September might be bearish. It might be so that we are staying below, or maybe we go up and we just barely break the all-time high and then we have another pullback. So I think that we're going to stay below the all-time high maybe until October, beginning or mid-October, somewhere at that time frame it's going to pick up again. I can also tell you that in my Discord I also called the previous low when we went down to 3,300 and then turned around. And I was one of the first people to say that ETH has bottomed against Bitcoin. I said, we are going up from here. We are breaking out, because I saw that we were breaking out both on the daily and on the weekly RSI. So yeah, and where could we go after Ethereum breaks the all-time high? I have a mark set around 8,000, 8,500. I still feel that we could go higher, but that's my conservative target because of the ETH to ratio, where I want to stay a bit conservative, above $7,000. But I don't like to make price predictions because nobody knows. I don't know. It's just that that's the feeling that I have. Okay, so looking at the ETH to BTC ratio, it's sort of the same story. Once we reached the low, we bounced from there. And now I do think that we will consolidate a little bit. I also see a bearish divergence on the daily here. So I think that we could be bouncing a little bit, maybe between 0.034 and 0.038 before we climb higher. And once we start climbing higher, that's when I think that ETH will really have its breakout. So let's move on to Bitcoin and look at my parallel channel. I think that we will see a bit more consolidation here. Maybe we reached the heart line of the parallel channel before we start sending again. And you know, the fourth time breakouts, they're always violent. And this is not the end. This is not the top. I don't believe so. We're not topping out right now on Bitcoin. I see us going to somewhere between 140 and $150,000 before having a pullback. Alright guys, so this is all from me, and stay safe in the markets, and just remember to leave a like and comment. I will answer every comments that you put there, and have a great one. Bye bye.